Hey, it's Amy and about to do something I've never done before. We're about to cook something which, if you know me personally, is pretty funny that I'm here showing you something. But here's the point. Someone asked me for this cauliflower fried rice recipe the other day, and I didn't really have a recipe because I made it once off of one recipe, and then I couldn't find the recipe again, and all the other ones I found looked like way too hard. So I just sort of limped it together from what I remembered from the first recipe that I that I made it, and it's all about being simple, right? And again, not having to be perfect. So I'm too lazy to try and put that sort of recipe together. So I'm showing you. This is all I'm taking for the cauliflower fried rice today. Coconut oil heating right now. If you're not using coconut oil in your cooking, you should be. It's really good for you. Using some garlic, some ground ginger, a little bit of chopped onion. I'm not a big onion fan, but a little bit of flavor there. Soy sauce for the end. You can use other options, but I like that extra flavor, which soy sauce does have a little more sodium, but I really take very minimal sodium into my diet. So just think about that when you're doing it. Cauliflower crumbles, the kind in the bag. Like, I don't have to prep any of this. And today we're doing just some peas and carrots. I had some frozen peas and carrots left in the fridge. I didn't have any other produce right now, so that's what we're using. And then I already scrambled the eggs, which you can do later. I mean, you can do it as it's cooking. I'm just trying to keep this really brief because I don't sit around. I can't spend a whole lot of time watching a video, and I don't imagine you want to either. So I did 3 eggs in here. You'll find what works best for you. So I heated up the coconut oil, and then I'm just gonna throw in, and I can't even tell you how much. Honestly, I have no idea. You probably know more than I do. So I just sprinkled some garlic in there, some ginger, and then just together with the coconut oil. And how much coconut oil? Tablespoons. Again, it's just, whatever works best for you. You'll find out if you cook at all, or even if you don't, you'll just do your best guess. You'll know better the second time around, right? So just letting that cook together for a couple minutes, and I kind of go by the smell. Like, that smells really good, or let's put a little more in. A little more ginger, I'll throw the onions in, and then we're just gonna cook that together for a minute. This is so funny. This is really so funny. I am the big joke cooker in the family, so this is hysterical that anyone might actually listen to me about cooking. So anyway, we're gonna this together for just a little bit longer while that's cooking. So like I said, today I'm throwing in peas and carrots. You could do what you want, but I'm almost out of produce. So the store, you can put whatever vegetables in you want. Normally, I like to throw in some broccoli, celery, some carrots, just to give it a little more vitamin pack. But I will buy, broccoli in the bag already in florets and just chop it up a little bit. Same thing with, I like to buy my celery already cleaned and ready and just chop it up a little bit. Do whatever, if you have great prep time. But if you just pick it all like that, it will take you less than 30 minutes to cut up everything and cook it. You can start this and be chopping some stuff at the same time. So whatever works for you. And normally I might cook this together a little bit longer, but just do it now. These were frozen. I heated them just a little bit to thaw them out. I'm just gonna dump them in the pan and cook them for a few minutes. And I've never done it actually with the peas and carrots, so we'll see. And you will cook that. If it's broccoli, you're going to probably cook it for maybe 5 minutes before you do it. This probably won't take nearly as long. Frozen vegetables, cooking them together. And then normally you could do it one pan. Once you get the cauliflower in, push it to the side, put your scrambled eggs in there. I put way too much, which I'm going to start at the same time. Okay, which is even scarier for me because running 2 pans at once. And yes, I'm sticking the 31 in here. It's almost gone. So again, a little bit of coconut oil for my eggs. Woo! Let this cook up. Scramble the eggs together. Cook these a little bit more. I'm just about on medium temperature, but I have a finicky stove. So then once that, depending on what vegetables you have, you want them mostly cooked because you won't cook the cauliflower fried or the cauliflower too long, or so I guess. What do I know? And I don't even have the amounts. I just put in whatever looks good. And I'm just gonna cook down this cauliflower a little bit to make more room. Starting to smell good already. I would live on lo mein. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna figure out how to make that with some other kind of noodles too. But this is all stuff that's really good for you. It's really just a great big bunch of vegetables with some egg for protein. Perfect, right? So once you get your eggs cooked up, you'll just pop them in with that. Mixed in once your vegetables are done. All together, and then you can use your soy sauce to taste. And the very first time I made it, I thought I had soy sauce and I didn't have any. So it was done. I had to eat it without, and actually it wasn't even that bad. It was just like a bunch of vegetables with eggs, so with just a little bit of seasoning. So you can really do whatever you want, right? You don't have to like follow everything to the T. And pick your poison. Okay, so that is almost done. The eggs are gonna take a little bit longer. So we're back. And the vegetables, cauliflower and the veggies are about done. The eggs are scrambled. I got them chopped up. When you're cooking the vegetables, remember they're vegetables, so they can be eaten raw. You're gonna cook them to your taste or what your texture you want. The cauliflower, I know the one recipe said, don't get it too mushy. You do want it to still taste like rice. So I probably had it cooking for about 5 minutes, but that again is totally up to you. Pop it in the chopped up scrambled eggs. And then, and this smells so amazing, I just can't even tell you, which, it's easy, right? Totally easy. You guys could totally do this if you haven't before. And I could see I would probably add, do at least one more egg with the amount of vegetables that I have. So those are in. Throw in some soy sauce again to taste, which you can do without or use your own seasoning. It does have a little bit of higher sodium content. So, woo! Let it just cook in for a couple minutes. And yum! Totally. I'm going to try and attempt to bring it and show you to the camera so you can see what it looks like. And again, this is with peas and carrots. If you want to make it way healthier, pop in your broccoli, celery. See, and it smells fantastic. Then we're gonna see if the kids eat it tonight because it's peas and carrots, so they might actually go toward it. So it's simple. That's the whole point. I'm no chef, quite clearly, is that you can do simple stuff that tastes good and get healthy easily. It doesn't have to be difficult. If I can do it, you can totally do it. Less than 30 minutes. And if you think you can do this, like the video, let me know that you could figure out from what I did that it's not that hard to do it. Have a great day.